looking over the other divide and waiting to see who they appoint as their running mates?
Oh, please. Well, they haven't appointed.
Officially
I thought they had.
not.
Oh, there's unofficial appointment.
There are rumors in the media about a particular candidate.
I don't have any.
You don't think it's important?
I don't have any. Well, it's not part of my
it's not?
thinking now. No. However, it's up to the party to bring who they want. And whatever I think has no influence on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Prof, thank you very much for.
Today here we are considering abolishing the BEC and expanding SSC to 6 years. You have been former education minister. You think there are
challenges in our educational health?
No, so we are abolishing what? BEC?
Yes.
So they'll do primary school 6 years.
Yeah.
Do junior secondary school 3 years.
Yes.
And then go to S for 6 years.
Like the middle,
what's it called?
So they are bringing our uncle's middle school back.
Yes.
Why are they doing that? For me, you see, I don't like commenting on something unless I really
want to understand it.
Yeah. I want to hear the rationale for it.
Okay.
Because if you look at all the educational reforms we've had in this country, from Gagisberg through to the recent one, which makes about 14 of them, I would say there are too many. Too many and too frequently. So we never have the time to do proper review
of the
impact so that we know, should we continue, should we do this,
Yeah.
So as it is, the children are not, they are not speaking good English. So you see, those perceptions, I don't think are enough.
They're not grounded in fact.
They may be, but it's not enough.
Okay.
First of all, you need to ask yourself, where do you think Ghana should be in 10 years' time? Okay? If in 10 years' time, Ghana should be food self-sufficient, how do you draw a curriculum to ensure that you are on that trajectory? So the problems they are not simmering anymore. They've come out.
Yeah.
They are bubbling. So let us link minds. I don't think any one person, however endowed, will have all the solutions to our problems.
Okay. So that's why you talk about dialogue.
We have to dialogue.
So this dialogue is going to be what? The parties?
Parties, non-parties, everybody.
Yeah, CSOs.
If you go to TUC, are you going to a party? No. If you go to the teacher unions, you are not going to a party. Maybe the teacher unions themselves will not be in power to implement, but you must hear them out.
Okay.
Because they are the ones managing the system. So you must talk to them.
Yeah.
Hear them out. If they say something you don't like, that's not a reason to sack somebody or to dismiss somebody.
Okay.
You don't have to like all things. But even if you take time and you reflect on it, maybe the moment you told me, I said, listen, this is not something I want. Maybe 2 days later, I thought about it and I realized that, no, what he was saying made sense. You factor them in. Okay. So this is where we are at now. Everybody must come on board. And the insults being thrown left and right will not solve the problem. Okay. So as I said, if it's about the typical example, price of kenke.
Yeah.
When people say the price of kenke is 5 cedis, it's not even as if the size of 5 cedis today is equal the size of 1 cedi. So what happens? How do parents feed their children? Okay? How do people who earn so little survive? Those who make food for sale, which ingredients will they source? How will they source them? You see, it's a chain. And so we need to sit down. We all need to, so this is not working. Fine. How do we make it work? You get different ideas. You put them together. You try some will work, some will not work.
But do we have time for try and error at this juncture?
It's not about error.
Okay.
So you pick the problems. There are some that you may be able to solve today. That the immediate term. There are some that will take maybe the medium term.
Yeah, right.
There are some that will take a long time, but you must start on all of them. What is a long time in relation to today?
Okay.
If you feel, this problem can be solved in 25 years, so I won't try now, In 10 years' time, you still haven't done anything. So the 25 years will come and you'll still have the problem.
Right.
But if you start solving it today, you'll notice that, it may even come forward. The solution may even come forward because you are working on it. Okay, so we all know the problems. As you said, the young people are going away. What do we do?
Yeah, the nurses are going,
And
the
a
doctors
lot
are
of
going.
them are people that have been trained. They've been trained with the money you hardly have. And you are not going to make it. You train them for a purpose. The purpose is not being served. So what do you do? What is the implication of this exodus on your health system? How many nurses will be left? If already they were complaining there weren't enough, and many more people are leaving. So what do you do? How do we halt this? What alternatives do we give so people can have a choice? And they are not leaving because there's no choice. People will come up with ideas.
Okay.
You may not have all of them. If you've put children in school and from primary school to end of JHS, they cannot write their names, what has happened? Why can they not write their names? What are the issues? What do you need to do? The teachers will have something to say.
Yeah.
The parents will have something to say. The community will have something to say. The students themselves will have a lot to say. So if you want proper solution, you won't say, oh, they are young, so, they don't matter. They are the beneficiaries of all the things you are doing. So you must hear them out.
It's an MP who said the young people, they have coconut head.
Well, and making those statements too are not very helpful.
Yeah.
So you ask them, maybe the classroom is such. I've been to, how many classrooms have I not been? And you go there, it's so dark in there. And I wonder, what is this doing to the children's eyes? There are no books there. How do they learn? They don't have enough teachers there. What do they do? So they've been through class 2, no teacher. And they're going to class 3 with what knowledge? It gets to a point where some just even lose interest because they don't see what the parents will say. And then someone
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. Yeah, peers education, of course you are an educationist. So is education your top priority if you are given the nod to become vice president? Is that what will be your focus? We see this vice president has taken digitalization as his baby
friend.
and all of that.
That vice president came in as an economist. He didn't come in as a digital man. So you put that aside.
I said that education and economy are interlinked.
My friend. Of course, education and economy.
Yes.
Digitization is not
digitization and economy.
My friend,
digitization and economy.
All I'm telling you is this. You asked me.
Yeah.
But you've heard His Excellency, former President John Mahama.
Yeah.
Tell the whole world what I've been in charge of. He talked about education, he talked about health, talked about women and children.
Yeah.
Okay, so
is that what you told him to say? Is that the conversation you had with him?
We talk about many things. Okay. He knows my strengths.
Okay.
Okay, I'm coming from the Ministry of Education.
Right.
Before then, I was coming from the University of Cape Coast.
Okay.
And in between, I've chaired the Fairway Board.
Okay. So it's a natural.
Not that natural. It's a place I have spent a lot of time.
Okay, that's fair.
And I may have a bit of experience.
That's
there.
fair. That's fair.
And if you talk about education, it's also health.
Right.
The medical schools are under us. You know that.
Okay.
A lot of the health schools are under us.
Right.
Some are not. They're under the Ministry of Health.
Right.
Public education, public health, and so on.
Yeah.
So if he puts it that way, he's only playing to my strength.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
So yes, education, yes.
So education, would it be girl child education, or you want to broaden?
Listen. This girl child education has become important because if you look at the history of education in this country, from the castles through, which university did you go to?
I'm a GIJ, Ghana Institute of Journalism.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure if you look at the history of GIJ,
yeah,
I'm not sure if you have the data about how many girls, how many boys growing up.
Right.
But if I send you to, let's say, the University of Cape Coast or the University of Ghana, or Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, you'll notice that in each of these places, at UCC, for example, the smallest hall, Addition Hall, was a hall for the women. At that time, there was Atlantic Hall, very big. There was Ogwa Hall, very big. There was also Kingsley Hayford Hall. 3 big halls for the guys.
Yeah.
Because the education didn't come for the women. So for a long time, there was no space for us. Even if you look at the graduation route, you see there's that string with it's supposed to go into your...
And into no business away and so much I say to me about beto idra and it about so more 2K news and blogs esono. Or video na be do some pen so mess also other room. Ubuni and the accounts now was subscribe the amamuya. Feel free so better wa drink our comment section with their hot here. A beck and kind amount of be answer to my kama. Please don't forget to overshare. I'm who from so when your son sema what is saying be. At the net me ama be answer to me kama.